So 2025 is about to end, and I did my top films of 2025. But what about the worst films? But lucky for me, Variety already did that. So we're going to look at their list of the worst films of 2025. Now, the first film on this list is by Ron Howard and a splattering of all these really good actors. Here's what they said about the film. A surrealist Robert Crusoe meets a sitcom Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. With the deranged footnotes by Friedrich Nietzsche, the movie is entitled Eden, but it should have been called Endless Meandering Hellscape. And next on their list is Five Nights at Freddy 2. And they said video games don't have to make sense. Movies, on the other hand, sort of do. And the second installment of this bizarrely slapdash franchise knockoff of the massively popular horror kiddish video game is even worse than the first. Next, you have The Testament of Anne Lee, starring Amanda Seyfried. Variety said you may have heard that it's visionary, spellbound, fervid, tumultuous, and fierce, but you can't always believe what you hear. The word that best describes Mona Fastfield's 18th century fever dream musical about the founder of the Shaker sect is stultifying. It's a movie that tries to be boldly austere, but it's so plotting and scattershot that sitting through all 137 minutes of it is a ritual penance. Next is Hurry Up Tomorrow. Not sure if we saw this with Jenna Ortega and The Weeknd, because I sure did and I regret it. If for some reason you've been yearning to see a portrait of a pop star who makes Jeremy Allen White's gloomy Ernest Holmes studio Bruce Springsteen seem like the life of the party, look no further than this maddeningly pretentious vanity project drama about a navel-gazing pop idol who's in the middle of a nervous breakdown. Yeah, The Weeknd. And the number one film in 2025 that Variety hated was Life of Chuck with Tom Hiddleston. It's the end of the world as we know it, and director Mike Flanagan feels fine serving up contrived fortune cookie aphorisms about how even the most one-dimensional among us contain multitudes. The Life of Chuck. Now, some of these films, in my opinion, weren't that bad. I mean, they're not the best, but you know, it's really funny to see a company like Variety hear, what they thought of things. But anyways, that is their list of the top worst films of 2025. Let me know what you think, and what is your worst film of 2025?